What's going on, ladies and gents? Bubi back at you once again, and I got another quick video for you guys. This time I'm going to be showing you how to farm for gold boobies and other endgame currencies in Dynasty Warrior 9, so you can craft those sweet epic weapons. And also, this will level your character up pretty fast, so if you're not interested in that, I recommend using a character you don't really care about because you will level up fast. Okay, so first off, you could do this at any time during the game, but there are a couple items that will make this more efficient. And I'm going to go ahead and look at it right now. So the first equipment I highly recommend you guys get is called the Gold Crown. Now what this does is once you have it equipped, any item that officers drop will automatically be picked up by your character. So you don't have to go all the way to it and pick it up manually. As for the other 3 slots, I highly recommend you equip some quality tiger belt. This will increase the amount of gold you receive per drop. Now you can find these items throughout various blacksmith and stores in the game. If you haven't encountered them yet, it just means you're not that far in the story. Just keep playing and you'll eventually see them in the store for sale. Now once again, you don't need these. These will just make the farming more efficient. Now one last thing I want to mention is, like I said, you could do this anytime during the game, but I highly recommend you do this while you're on a mission where your failure condition doesn't revolve around a certain officer. That way, you know, if someone dies, you don't, it doesn't reset your game, so you can just keep farming. Alright, so on to the location. You're going to be farming some bandits around the Great Wall of China. And if you don't know where that is, let me just pull out the map. It is all the way in the northwest corner of the map. This area is especially great because it's filled with bandits around level 50 to 70. I've seen some as high as like 75, so this is a really good place to farm. Alright, now that you got everything all set up, I'm just going to go through some tips and tricks and, the basic gist of what you should be doing to make this as efficient as possible. So first things first, you need to find some bandits. So just go ahead and roam around this Great Wall area. Obviously you can run around if you want, but obviously if you spawn a horse, it is a lot faster. Again, not necessary, but, more efficient. Once you find a group of bandits, you're going to want to go into sneak mode. That's Y on the Xbox One and triangle on the PS4. Then simply hit down on the D-pad to go into Legolas mode and fire away. So, for those that may not be aware, if you're in stealth mode, or actually if you're not detected by the enemy actually, you can always one-shot these guys with a single arrow. So it's very important that you do not get too close to the enemy and you remain in stealth mode because you are harder to detect when you're in stealth mode. Okay, so right here's something you guys may not know. So a lot of times when you take out 1 or 2 of these bandits, the rest will go into guard mode and, your arrows will do jack shit. Now, there are 2 ways to deal with this when this happens. So, the first being just simply wait it out. Just wait till he drops his guard, and then you can just arrow him. Actually, hold that thought. There's a good group of enemies. Let me go ahead and tell you the second tip real quick. Okay, so right here, when you see a group of named bandits, you'll want to save the leader for last. They're usually called Bandit Chief, and they have a little icon before their names. You want to save them last, because if you take out the bandit leader, the rest will despawn if you look away. So yeah, pan the camera over and boom, they're all gone. Now you're probably asking yourself, why is that important? Well, I'll tell you. Remember when I said when an enemy goes into guard mode, there's 2 ways to deal with them? And like I said, one is to wait it out. The second is if you pan the camera away from them, meaning, you look away from them and then you pan back, they'll instantly drop their guard, meaning, you can take him out that much quicker. So let me just find another group of bandits and I'll show you exactly how that's done. Okay, right here. This is the perfect example. Now you're going to go ahead and take out the 2 bandits first and save the bandit chief last. Of course, when you do that, he'll go into guard mode. Once again, you can either wait it out or you could do this. See, when you pan the camera away, it's tricking the game to, I guess, kind of despawns them. And when you look back, it spawns them back in their default state, so they're no longer guarding. Which is why I said, to leave the chief for last. Because if you take out the chief first, the other enemies will despawn. Okay, so right here, if you get engaged, don't worry, just spawn your horse and run away. Don't bother try fighting them because at this level, they will F you up quick. So get on your horse or do whatever you have to do to get away. Once the music stops, get off your horse and repeat from step 1. Find bandits, go into stealth mode, pull out your bow, arrow to the knee. After about half an hour or so during this, you should have more than enough golden boobies, googies, duties, boobies, giggities to craft those endgame items and weapons. I don't believe there's fifth weapon in this game, at least I haven't encountered them yet, so these will have to do. Now, I know what you guys are going to say, this looks boring, and trust me, it is. But unfortunately, this is the fastest way to get those endgame currencies, aside from fishing for them in certain locations. But trust me, fishing is even more mind-numbing than this. At least with this method, you get to level up your characters and obtain some gold, so you can save up for that sweet, sweet red hair. So I'm just going to let the next 5 minutes play out so you guys can, kind of see how this farming is done. And I'll catch you guys back at the end of this video. One more thing, if you get a sandstorm obscuring your view, or if you ran out of enemies, or for whatever reason you just want to reset, simply go back to the Great Wall and everything should reset. Okay, so as you can see, that was about 15 minutes of farming, give or take, and I'm already at level 24. That's pretty fucking insane. Once you have enough coins, go ahead and talk to this coin collector asshole, and he should have all the epic items, blueprints for sale. Now, they shouldn't cost too much. An EX version of an epic weapon should cost about 15 Yibiqian, or whatever the fuck it's called. So you don't really have to farm for too long. However, some of those top tier weapon gems cost about 100 to about 150, I think. So those will require you to farm significantly more. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So hopefully this video helped some of you guys out. And yeah, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. And as always, until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you on the flip side.